Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you again. It's Miss Kendra here on this beautiful Thursday? Is it Thursday? No, yesterday was Thursday. That means today is Friday. Today is Friday, right? How many days are in the week? 7. Fantastic. It is the 17th now, but what month are we in? July still, that's right. So it's Friday, July 17th now, 2020. Okay, fantastic. Let's come on over here. And before we do some beginning sounds, let's try some math. Now, are your eyes with me? Okay, because this is not a worksheet. This is just some math with Miss Kendra. Let's do some thinking. So, what number should we start with? 3? Okay. Plus what? 3? Okay. 3 plus 3 equals, let's see. You can use your fingers as counters, right? Or you can use some counters. Do you have beads like this at home? No? What do you have? You have some crayons? Some toys? Yeah, that sounds good. We can use those for counters also. So I have 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3. Let's put them together. When we have an addition, we put them together. Let's count these all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. So, let's do another one. Bring it over here. Okay. My computer. Let's do, how about 4 plus 2? 4 plus 2. Okay. Now, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2. 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2. So let's add those together. 1, 2, 3, 4. We bring them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6. And 4 plus 2 equals 6. Whoa. Let's see. What about 5 plus 1? Let's see here. Let's get 5 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. So what is that going to look like? Okay, so let's put them together, see if we're right. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, and 6. So 5 plus 1 is also 6. 5 plus 1 is 6 also. Let's write that. I'll write that for you. Okay, so let's look at another problem. Let's flip it over. Okay. Fantastic. Let's do another one. How about, we did 4 plus 2. What about 2 plus 4? Let's see. We have 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, will you look at that? Another math that equals 6. Do you think 1 plus 5 will equal 6 too? Yeah, that'll equal 6 too. It looks like we can have a lot of different numbers that are going to equal 6 when we put them together, right? All these little small ones. Okay, so let's take a look at our worksheet that has our beginning sounds. Let's do some coloring of our beginning sounds. Okay. You ready? You got a pencil? Me too. Totally ready. Miss Kendra is my name. Is that right? Yeah. So when we say Kendra, when we say my name, what is that beginning sound? K, k. A K, right? Miss Kendra. Kendra starts with a K. All right. So when we're looking at this here, what do we see? Let's color these. A cat. A cat. How do we spell cat? What is that beginning letter sound you hear? K, k, cat. Now it's like Kendra, but it's not quite that one. It's k, k, cat. What does cat start with? It's like cookie. K, k. A C. That's right. A C. What about if it was a baby cat? A baby cat. A kitten. A kitten. What does that start with? Kitten. You remember our phonics song? Kitten, kitten, k, k, k. Yeah, kitten starts with a K. Excellent job. Okay, and what about the next one? What is that? What's happening to that doll there? X-ray. That's right. How do you know that? Have you had an X-ray? Yeah? Well, I hope everything's going well. Let's see here. X-ray, X-ray. X, x, x. What letter does X-ray start with? We kind of say it when we say X-ray. X-ray. What letter goes there? An X. That's exactly right. Let's write an X on the line. Cross, right? Okay. And how about this little friend here? Have you guys been to the zoo? I miss the zoo, and I think the zoo, the animals, miss us. You think that's true? Maybe. Okay, let's color this animal. What is this animal? Yeah, it's an elephant. What? No, Miss Kendra. It is not an elephant. What is this, everybody? A giraffe? Are you sure? How do you know? You can see it? Well, I'm glad you're using your senses. You're seeing with your eyes, right? Using your sight. Okay, so we know this is a giraffe. What does giraffe start with? J, j, or g? G? Yeah, it starts with a G. That's right. Let's write a G on the line. Excellent job. Okay. And we have a sweet little, what is that? It's not a cow, right? It's too hairy to be a cow. It's not a woolly mammoth. It's way too small to be a woolly mammoth. It is a yak. A yak. Yak. So when we hear yak, what do we hear at the beginning sound? A W? No, that's whack, right? We hear yak, like yo-yo. Yak. A Y. Excellent. Let's write a Y on the line. Does the Y go out of the line like G? Yeah, it goes below the bottom line. That's okay, right? Definitely. All right. The last beginning sound we have this week is what? What animal is this? Yeah, a beautiful fox. When we say fox, what letter do we hear at the front? Fox. A Q? No. An S? Socks? An F? Fox? Yeah, awesome. Let's write an F on the line. Okay, beautiful, fantastic. How are you guys feeling now? You feel like you want to sing a song? I knew you did. Let's do that now. Let's stand up and sing a song. Okay, why don't we come on over here so we can see the song. All right, so we're gonna sing it with our mouth, right? But we're gonna hear it with what sense? What are your 5 senses? Seeing, hearing. Good. What did we talk about Wednesday? Smelling, tasting, and we know we have hands to touch, right? Okay, so we're gonna hear the song with our ears, right? With our sense of hearing. Okay, let's do this. This is about our community helpers, right? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mailmen deliver mail. Nurses help us when we're sick. Bankers deposit money. Farmers raise cows and chicks. Doctors, teachers, and police, we all need them so. Each does his own part, always on the go. Bus drivers, sales, and firemen, couldn't do without them too. Can't wait till you grow up, there's so many jobs for you. Awesome, there's so many jobs for you, right? What do we talk about this week? Farmer, right? He grows food or raises animals for food. Yeah, and who cooks the food? Who did we talk about yesterday? The chef, right? And the chef is somebody who cooks for their job, right? Where do they cook? They cook in the living room? No? Bedroom? Garage? In the kitchen. That's right, in the kitchen. Okay, let's take a look at more of our senses, and we can see and think about what we use these for. So let's see here. What do we see here? Some hands. Yeah, that's right. Let's put our name up top. And what do we use our hands for? So many things, right? But importantly, we use our sense of touch with our hands. So we touch, right? We can feel. You can feel if something is hot, can feel if something is cold with our sense of touch. So let's color the picture, trace the word touch, and try writing the word touch by yourself. Okay, so first we need to color the picture. Okay, and these are our hands, so we need to color these hands. What color are you going to make your hands? Are you going to have rainbow hands? You are? Oh, wow. That's amazing. I've never seen rainbow hands before. I'm going to color my hands. I'm going to try to make it a actual color. skin color. Let's see how it goes. Starting off here with yellow. And then when we look at our hands, what do we see? Right on this side, maybe you see some fingernails. You see some fingernails on that hand? Do you know whose hand that is? Miss Kendra's hand, that's right. And on the inside, we have our palm. We remember this is our palm? Yeah. And on the inside of our hand, we have our inside of the hand is extra sensitive to touch. That's why we always talk about touch and hands, right? Because we use hands to touch, and I'm adding purple to yellow. It's going to be less realistic than expected. That's okay. Alrighty. And let's see. What do you want to touch with your hands? Miss Kendra really misses going to the beach and touching sand. You love sand? Yeah, do you miss sand castles? Okay, soon enough, right? Okay, and I also have these little lines in my hand. Do you have lines like that on your hand? Yeah, that means you're going to be super smart. Okay, I'm going to draw those little lines on my hand. There's something like this. You guys tell me it means something good, okay? These are my knuckles. What are your knuckles? What are the knuckles on your hand? Here, right? We know where the bones are inside, and the knuckles are where it bends. Those are joints. All right, this hand is going to be of the back side. And we can give it some beautiful fingernails. Purple fingernails. Kind of big fingernails. All right, so now we have our colored picture of hands. Let's trace the word touch and then try writing the sentence. Oh, wait, the I is cut off over here. Oops, that's okay, I can fix it because I know what an eye looks like. Do you know what an eye looks like? Good news, that's fantastic. Let's read this sentence and trace the word touch. I can touch with my hands. Is that right? Can you do that? Fantastic. Okay, let's trace the word touch. T-O-U-C-H. Touch. Okay, let's practice it on the line. T-O-U-C-H. Touch. Okay, and my friends, we can do some more tracing and practicing later. Let's take a look at another worksheet. We got a few of our senses worksheets here because our senses are super important, right? If I could not see, I would need lots of help with things, but I can see with my sense, so I can do so many more things. If I cannot hear, then I'm going to need help with some things, right? Our senses are so important. So let's find some scissors and then we'll talk about where these things belong. So we have what's down here? A dog, right? Do you want to smell the dog? Maybe right after a bath, but probably not. What about a flower? What about a flower? You want to smell a flower? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What about some pie? Oh yeah, that sounds good. That sounds really good. What kind of pie? Maybe cherry? Okay, what about this? What's that? That is perfume. That's perfume. You want to smell that? No? That's okay. This is perfume, and a lot of our friends really like it. And the next one, what is that? A bunny. That's cute. Do you want to smell a bunny? No? You want to touch the bunny? Yeah. Why? Because it's so soft? Yeah, that's good. So let's cut these off and cut them apart. And if I'm going quickly, I'm sorry about that. We have a fun thing to do in a moment. And I just want to make sure we have all the fantastic time to do that, because we have just one more worksheet after this that we can start but finish later. And I'm happy we were able to do all the things we have today. So here we go, snowman. We're gonna touch the snowman? Do you like to make a snowman in the snow? Yeah? How do you make it? Do you make it with your eyes? You make it with your ears? No, you have to touch it with your hands, right? Yeah, okay, let's glue. Let's think about where these belong so we're ready to glue. Do we want to smell the dog or touch the dog? Right, we want to touch the dog. Let's glue it over in the touch. How about the flower? You want to touch the flower? No, we should be gentle with the flower. Smell, thank you. Yes, we want to smell the flower. How about, you want to smell a bunny rabbit? Or you want to hold it, touch it? Smell it? I don't think so. Let's put it on this side. A pie, a delicious pie. What do you want to do with that? Touch it? That sounds like a mess. You want to smell it? Yeah, we can smell it. And then what are we going to do after we smell it? We're going to taste it, right? Do you smell perfume or do you touch it? We smell it. And I don't know what a snowman smells like, but I know it's fun to make a snowman. Touch the snow with my hands, right? Yeah, let's put it under touch. Later, I hope you guys go outside and around your house to think of some things that you would like to touch. Think of something you want to smell. And draw those pictures here. Awesome job, everyone. Thanks for doing that with me. Let's take a look at one more worksheet, and then we're gonna stand up and start moving our bodies. Okay, my name is, what? Yeah, it's Miss Kendra. All right, so color the senses you could use for each picture on the left. So when we see the pie, right? We see the pie. We want to smell the pie. What other sense do we want to use with the pie? Right, we want to taste it, right? That's two senses at the same time. So when we're looking at these pictures, let's think about if we can use one sense or two or more. So here we have the, what is that? Yeah, that's a rain cloud. So let's see, can you see the rain cloud? Yeah. Okay, then we can color the eye. Do we smell the rain? Well, sometimes we do. If you do not smell the rain, go outside next time when it's raining. Take a whiff. Okay, I smell the rain. Smells really fresh sometimes. Sometimes not. What about taste the rain? Can you taste the rain? No? What about when it's raining outside? Do you open your mouth and stick your tongue out, catch the raindrops? Yeah? That's tasting the rain. That's tasting the rain, right? So we can taste the rain. Maybe not a whole lot at the same time, but we can taste it. How about when it's raining so hard? Can you hear it? You can? Okay, then we gotta color that box too. We can hear it. Can you touch the rain? If you touch the rain, does your hand stay dry? No, it gets wet because we can touch it, right? You're touching the rain. Okay, we can color this one too. Oh, wow. We use all of our senses for the rain. Wow. How about the drum? How about the drum? What senses are we going to use with this drum? Let's see. Can we use our eyes? Can we see it? Well, yeah, we can see it. But are we going to just watch the drum? Maybe not. I don't think I watch the drum. Maybe we watch some drummers if they're really wonderful, or if they're not. But we don't usually watch the drum. Do we smell the drum? No, I don't think so. Do we taste it? I think not. Do we hear it? Oh, do we hear the drum? Yeah, we do. It makes what? Music, exactly right. And can we touch the drum? Well, yeah, someone has to play it. Someone has to touch it. Right? Someone is touching it so they can play it, we can hear it. Okay, so later let's look at the next two and you color in the senses that you can use with that item, picture. All right? Okay, you guys, I have a wonderful friend here today. You guys remember our wonderful Miss Kelly? You do? Well, she's back again today, and we're going to talk about how things like we talked about before, like our nervous system and our brain, all connect with our senses, right? Yeah, awesome. Hello again, Kelly.
Hi, Miss Kendra.
Good morning.
Good morning. So let's talk about that. So I know you guys have talked a lot about the body, and you've talked about the muscles, right? And those cover the bones, the skeleton, which covers the nervous system.
Yes.
So let's talk about how our senses relate to each one of those. So first we'll start with muscles. So some of our senses have muscles or are muscles. So our tongue is a muscle. That's how it moves.
It's a muscle and it's for tasting?
Yes, it has two functions. It helps to move the food in our mouth, and it helps us to taste the food. So we can taste sour food like lemons, and sweet food like berries or other fruit or candy. Wow. Yeah. And then also, so our eyes have muscles.
That's important.
And our muscles help us to feel, right? That's how we can touch things and feel things, it's movement. So then on top of that, we have our bones that protect some of our senses. So especially the eyes. These are surrounded by bone, and our mouth, our tongue has our jaw, right? Cool. So on top of that, we have our nerves. The nerves.
Where are your nerves? Are they only in your hand? Only in your shoulder? Only in your sister? No, they're Everywhere, right? Nerves are everywhere.
Yeah. So that's what helps us sense and feel and touch everywhere. Our nerves communicate back to our brain, right? Through the nerves, through the bones, it goes up into our brain. So our eyes use nerves, our tongue use nerves to taste and to move. So nerves
Do we
are
use
involved
nerves
in all
for
that.
smelling?
Absolutely. And for hearing.
Everything. Nerves are super, super, super important.
Yeah, it's
that's amazing.
Communication is sent to the brain.
Right, so we know that like when we tell our arm to wave, right, my brain is telling my arm to wave for you to see it, right? So my brain has to talk to my arm with my nerves, right? Yeah, so just like Miss Kelly is saying, our nerves are sending the message to our brain. Our touch message, our see message, our hear message, smell, taste.
Yes.
So how are we going to keep that healthy?
Gotta stay moving like we do for our bones and our muscles. We want to get good sleep. We want to eat really healthy foods. We want to drink a lot of water. So should we do some stretches?
Let's
so we
do
can get
some stretches.
movement?
Yeah. Cool. When our body's healthy so that our brain works well, let's do it. Let's do some stretches.
Keep that communication going. So let's do some neck stretches since everything has to go through here to communicate to and from our body and our brain, okay? So let's bring one of our ears to our shoulder. I know you guys have done this before. We'll hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll come back up and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. And we're going to do a new one today.
A new one?
Yeah.
It's Friday, guys.
Let's switch it up. So let's bring our chin down to our chest. So we're going to give ourselves a little squish chin. We're going to hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We'll come up and we'll kind of go backwards. Not too far, not all the way, just a little bit.
Are we stretching here? I can feel it stretch my neck.
Yeah, the front of the neck, we're going to feel that. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Come back down.
Awesome.
That's
wonderful. Thanks for sharing a new one. Maybe next week we'll see another new one. What do you guys think? Good plan?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Thanks for coming again today, Miss Kelly.
Of course.
You guys, again, we know it is what day? Friday. So go ahead, have a wonderful weekend. Go outside, use all your senses. Think about that this weekend. I'm eating my dinner. What senses am I using? Taste? Can you smell your dinner? Can you see your dinner? Can you hear your dinner? I don't know. Let's find out. You use your senses this week and come back and tell me, okay? Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.